Hello and welcome back everyone, Vaden here. So with the most recent Overture update from December 5th, DICE not only introduced a bunch of bug fixes and balance changes, but also brought significant nerfs to planes. I think some of these changes do make sense individually to some extent, but combined they are just a pretty massive hit on a plane's effectiveness. And I think this just takes away a little bit from the fun of flying in Battlefield 5. I'm not going to go too much into detail of all these changes. We saw adjustments to the reload mechanics, the overheating of machine guns, and overall damage models of planes. And I don't want to sound too overly pessimistic, but since I mainly fly fighter planes, this is where I felt the nerfs the most. It is much harder now to take down other planes quickly, and it has become very difficult to engage in 2v1 or 3v1 situations, even if you are a skilled pilot. Ironically, I found that all these changes made the Stuka B-2 variant a lot more viable in air-to-air combat. The Stuka version is a little weird. The anti-tank mines that you can drop instead of bombs are rather strange to use. They are not very reliable. The 37mm cannons for ground support in theory sound pretty amazing, as they are designed to engage armored vehicles, but I still haven't managed to destroy a tank with them. I just find myself coming in over and over again, shooting at the tank, and just don't manage to do enough damage. We do a little bit of damage here and there, and here you can see how I get a random kill with the mines, but it's not very reliable. The cannons are a little better against infantry with their splash damage, but you'll still likely only get 1 or 2 kills per strafe. However, with the nerfs to the damage model of machine guns, you can now destroy enemy planes with the Stuka way quicker than any other fighter. I mean, just look at this clip and how I shred this enemy bomber to pieces. Enemy fighters are a little more difficult to hit, but if you can line up your shots, then they just die so fast and there's very little they can do, so you get some really nice cheeky kills. These cannons have a pretty slow muzzle velocity and overheat after just a few shots, so you really have to time your shots right. You'll want to get somewhat close to your target and shoot at them when they are about to turn, so they present their broadside. Due to all these factors, you really have to lead your shots quite a lot, and there's not a lot of room for error. But if you do time them right, you can kill planes very quickly, even before they know what hit them. Just look at this guy here in the chat, and he had no idea what was going on. That being said, the Stuka of course can't keep up with the maneuverability of other fighters. It still feels pretty sluggish and it is difficult to shake an enemy off your tail. So you'll want to make sure you pick the right engagements, because I think this plane currently is only viable in a few very specific situations. I'm really not sure what DICE's intentions were with this plane. Again, the mines are super unreliable, and while the cannons are strong, they are just not strong enough to pose a consistent threat to tanks. Anyways guys, let's hope that DICE will rethink their plane nerfs, as in my opinion it was just a little overkill. In the meantime, however, this Stuka can be a great way to still have some fun in the skies. Until then, let's hope that DICE hears our voices. Let me know if you have any questions and if you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe, as it helps me to grow the channel. Happy holidays everyone, I will see you guys in the next one.